subscribe to the channel today.
Repping the road, foreign daddies with my name on their toes. These daddies that knock me honestly, put the seat back and I see bodies, your little mama wanna suck in the swallow me, wax ties.
Welcome to the Check-in Report. I am your humble host, True and Livin. And today's topic, this is a serious topic. Today we will be breaking down a video. A man does the unthinkable at the water park. Absolutely deplorable, absolutely disgusting. A man tried to touch a child at a water park. Let me get this creep on the screen. This is the creep that we'll be breaking down. We have to talk about this. It's of critical importance because, you know, the children are our future. Let's be honest here. Let's keep it real here. And, you know, when you got creeps, when you got weirdos, when you got predators out here doing these weird things with children, violating our children, this is what we need to be talking about. You know, I like to break down videos of women getting pulled over with DUIs and, you know, domestic disputes and all that. All that's funny and ha-ha and it's entertaining to look at. But stuff like this, criminals, sickos, weirdos, predators, perverts, they need to be put out there. Their faces need to be put on the screen, and we need to break down these sickos, these weirdos. This is a man from, I believe this man is from United Kingdom. I think he's from England. And he came out to United States. He went to a water park and he allegedly touched a child, a creep, a weirdo. And we got to give this dude his, you know, we got to go in on this creep. We got to go in on this creep. It's only right that we do. But before we break down that video, I have something that I have to do real quick. This is for the first time watchers. It's sad that I have to do this every time, but I'm forced to do this every time. I have to do this. This is for the first time watchers. Dear first time watcher, this is a live stream reaction, not the original content. Please put down the meth. And I have to do this because I have commenter after commenter in my comment section saying, you talk too much in the video. Why you keep talking? Let the video play. This is a live stream, you imbecile. This is a live stream reaction. This is being done in real time. This is not an edited reaction video to the content. Okay? And it really gets underneath my skin when I have to correct these commenters. They flood my comment section. So I'm forced to have to do this in every video now, sadly. But let's get to the video and let's get to the content. You know, let's not waste any more time on this, of this sicko, this weirdo, this predator, this perv, you know, preying on our children. And like I said, you know, I talk about DUI videos. I talk about all different types of police interaction videos. But I truly believe that these are the types of people that we need to showcase. These are the types of people that we need to call out. We need to embarrass them. We need to put their faces on the screen because, listen, our children are important. Our children are the future generations. And when you got predators, you got weirdos, you got creeps out here that are trying to prey on them, that are trying to seduce them, trying to do weird stuff to them, we have to call them out. We have to showcase them. We have to point a finger at them. So we're going to get into this creep at the water park that got arrested trying to do the unimaginable, touching a child. Creepo. Let's get into this video.
I got a 12-year-old girl saying
wow,
that you had your hands down and you went like this.
Wow.
Touching part of her.
Look at this creep. He looks like a complete and total creep. A scum bucket. A slime ball. He looks like a greasy slime ball, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about it. We're here to go through. We're here to break this thing down here. He's over here laughing. You won't be laughing when they throw you in a cell with a bunch of men that don't like what you did.
Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Take me. Turn around. Take me. Turn around. I don't care. Whoa! Stop. Whoa. Stop.
On February 4th,
Disgusting
2022,
individual.
a disruptive incident unfolded at a theme park involving James Stewart Evans, a 30.
So that's the name of this creepo, James Stewart Evans from United Kingdom.
7-year-old from Bristol, England. Evans behaving
He's from Bristol, England. We got to call out these weirdos. We got to call out these predators.
badly, was disorderly, intoxicated, and causing a loud disturbance at the water park. Universal staff decided it was time for him to leave. But Evans continued acting out in front of other park guests, creating a scene that attracted the attention of onlookers.
Do you have an ID with you?
Yeah.
Where are you from? Originally. I mean, where are you from? Do you live here in the States?
UK.
UK? Okay.
Are you gonna do?
So he went across the pond. He went across the ocean to come over here and do this weird sexual deviant thing. This man needs to be thrown in prison, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
No, are you not? Are you with the cuffs on?
I don't know.
As long as those cuffs don't come on, you're good. Once I put the cuffs on, you're gonna have to start worrying about it, right? So as long as you don't have cuffs on you, you're good, right? So chill for a second while I do my thing, okay? Let me tell you what's happening, Mr. Evans, okay? There's always three sides to the story, okay? There's their side, your side, and I need to figure it out.
I can't wait to hear his side. I cannot wait to hear what this creep is going to say, what his excuse is going to be.
What happened?
I'm all ears.
Not only to figure it out what happened, I need to know if I have enough to make an arrest, okay? You're telling me you went like this.
I don't know what I did.
Can I tell my side?
He doesn't even want the officer to speak. He want to cut the officer off and try to, intervene in the conversation. Just shut up, you creepo. He's telling what the victim said and what you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course you can. Yeah.
You tell me you went like this.
I don't really know.
Can I say my side without you interrupting me?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, of course.
You're
Idiot.
telling me you passed by and went like this. I got a 12-year-old girl saying that you had your hands down and you went like this.
Disgusting. Absolutely appalling and disgusting. Can you imagine your daughter? You bringing your daughter, you want to have a good time with your daughter. You want to bring them to an amusement park. You want them to have a good time, have a fun time. And then you got some weirdo. You got some perv. You got some predator out there doing this nonsense, preying on young children. It's sad.
Touching part of her. She's a 12-year-old.
I agree. That's wrong.
Okay? So now, not only that, when she tried to confront you, the mom, you ran away.
How is it?
And that's an admission of guilt, in my opinion. They seen what he did. The young girl, told the mother. They accosted him and they told him, "You are a perv. You're a predator." And he tried to run away in his little guest slippers out in the pond. I don't know what he would have. Probably had some FUBU flip flops on, right? He tries to run away like a creepo.
Sorry to hear.
Well, you ran away.
Disgusting.
Okay?
I don't remember that.
Well, you ran away because you were over here before everybody.
Everybody's seen you run away, sir. You're a creepo. You're a disgusting individual. And we're showcasing you tonight.
I went for a wee, yeah.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You're lucky enough I don't have independent witness. That's what we're doing. Okay? You're lucky enough I don't have independent witness because right now you would have been going to jail. You go to Orlando on vacation, you come back on probation.
And that's where he needs to be. He needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail with all the creepos or the weirdos. He needs to be on cell block C with all the dude. He needs to be in jail with that dude from the Boondock. What's that dude? The Booty Warrior. He needs to be in jail with a Booty Warrior. Shout out to Reese. I see Reese is checked in. Salute to Reese. I see Reese is checked in. Salute to Reese. I believe this is out in Florida. I believe so. I think this is out in Florida. But, you know, I believe so. I believe this is out in Florida, Reese.
So you're lucky that I don't have enough, but this is what's going to happen. They're going to take you out of the park for today.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to be in the park today.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So they're trespassing him from the park. They're trespassing him off of the property.
I still going to do a report. It's still going to be there. And please don't make me call your embassy, because they take that kind of stuff seriously. The UK embassy, they don't like that kind of game. I don't know how it is in UK, but in US we take this very seriously.
And I hope they did that. I hope they did. I hope they called the embassy. I hope they called Chris Hansen. I hope they called SEAL Team 6. I hope they called Joe Biden. I hope they called the Obamas. I hope they called everybody they could have called to put an APB out on this creepo.
Seriously, and you are very lucky. I don't have enough, so you will go to jail. Do you understand? Mr. Evans, where are you staying here in the United States? Are you staying in a hotel? Or where are you
Reese says, "Oh man, I wish I could have had a beer with you tonight."
staying at?
Hotel.
Yeah, I just got my beer.
Where?
I just got one,
Which hotel is that?
The Coronado Springs.
fresh out the cooler.
What is it?
Coronado Springs.
Coronado Springs?
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Disney.
Disney.
I have to say, like, this is crazy.
And can you just imagine, Reese? Can you imagine, like, you know, you're just taking your daughter to the park. You want to be a good dad. You want your daughter to have fun. You want your daughter to experience a water park, you know, because when I was a kid, I wanted to go to water parks. I wanted to go to Disney World. My parents, they never really took me. They took me to a few places like Rod Playland and a few water parks, but they never took me to that Disneyland. They never took me to that, you know, that big Six Flags or something like that. So you just want your kids to experience that. But here you have creepos, you have weirdos, you have predators lurking in the midst. This man, he's not even there with a kid. He's not even there with a kid of his own. He's there being a sicko weirdo, shashang around with his FUBU flip-flops, splish splashing in the water. He's a creepo.
It's crazy that you passed by and almost touched some girls.
So, because I, like, banged into somebody.
Listen, I saw where it happened. I saw you had enough space to walk away. I walked around her.
Because I had a drink. And, like, I'm walking along.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd just shut my mouth and walk out.
I am.
That's what he should have did. He should have shut his mouth. He should have never even came there. It's over now. He done did the deadly deed. He's over there running around with his FUBU flip-flops on, right? His Carl Canal shorts, swimming shorts, doing the unthinkable to young kids. It's despicable, deplorable. And I can't wait for them to throw him in the paddy wagon.
If I make an arrest of you, I gotta contact your embassy. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna
Shout out to Sinclair. I see Sinclair has checked in. Salute to Sinclair.
be very happy that one of their citizens is acting like somebody who should be like someone who shouldn't be acting like. The sidewalk's pretty big.
Yeah, have you ever been
We had
drunk?
it. I was just there.
Have you ever been drunk?
Come on, guy. I'm 51 years old and I was in the military. Do you think I ever been drunk? Yes, I've been drunk.
So you walk along and you do have things by
Before you-
He's trying to make excuses. He's trying to make excuses for his deplorable act. I'm drunk right now. I'm sipping a little something right now. I know better than do something as weird as that, as deplorable as that. Where's your morality, sir? Where's your morality? Where's your maturity? To be sitting up there drunk at a water park, touching on little children. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope that they threw you behind in prison. I hope so. And I hope they called the embassy on you too. I hope Prince Charles, who's your prime minister? I don't know your prime minister is, but I hope they threw you behind in prison in there too.
keep on talking.
I'm accepting.
Hold on.
I'm accepting you.
I know you're accepting me because we're about to go to jail.
He's a creepo.
Do you know what? I don't care about the jail, but I'm accepting
Mr.
you.
Evans.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Share and join the chat. Shout out to Sinclair. Shout out to Sinclair. Reese says, laugh my no excuses for all of that. Exactly. Reese also says, wait, who are the other guys? The parents? No, the police are confronting the man who did it. The police are just confronting. There's no parent here. I believe they talked to the parents earlier, but no, they're not confronting. They're not talking to the parents right now. They're talking to the creepo, the slime ball, the scum bucket who did this. Sinclair says, any of the dads hold him underwater? They should have. They should have yoked him up. They should have slapped him with his football flip-flop. They should have yoked. They should have violated him. Because that's a violatable offense to be doing that to somebody's child. I hope so.
I appreciate that. I'm respecting you too.
But you had enough space.
I know. But I was drunk and I was walking along.
Listen. Let me do my thing.
And you hear him. He's trying to make excuses. He's trying to say, I was drunk. I was inebriated. I was this. I was that. Dog. You know what you was? You was a predator. You was a pervert. You was a weirdo. You was a creepo. And you came sashaying in on the water park thinking that you was going to do some weirdo stuff to a young child. Keep in mind, he's not there with his daughter. He's not there with a young, his little cousin. He's not there with his his little niece. He's there by himself in his little wild FUBU booty shorts and his FUBU flip-flops, right? Sashaying around the water park, doing the unthinkable. Calling him out tonight.
Just do me a favor. I don't want to be disrespectful. Just shut your mouth while I get done.
Yeah.
So you can...
Exactly. Even the police is disgusted with this numbnut. Shut your mouth.
And I respect you, yeah?
Okay, I appreciate that. You're old enough to know that if you drink too much and you can barely...
Sinclair says, is he holding an inner tube? I don't know what he's holding. He's claiming he's drunk. He's claiming he's inebriated.
I agree.
He's trying to blame the alcohol on him touching a child.
And that's why I'm
Doing the unthinkable.
taking the punishment.
Okay.
But that's different to like accepting that I want to be around those girls, but I don't.
Okay. We're almost done.
Just admit that you were a creepo.
Mr.
You were a weirdo.
Just give me a few.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's okay. They can have a good
Okay,
day.
Mr. Evans. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But do you have a vehicle?
Sinclair says those shorts are too small. Exactly. He got on no booty shorts. He got on some England, Bristol, United Kingdom booty shorts. Sashaying around the water park. He's a creepo. Anybody with two eyes can see that.
Keys to get into your vehicle. No, it's okay. We can go. Okay. Who's we? Me and you. Okay, but I just want to make sure because once you go, you have to leave property.
All right, he can go however he want to go.
Okay, but no shirt. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm with you.
Jimmy, go ahead. I'm gonna make.
I'm guessing they're trespassing him at this point. They're trespassing him. As they should.
I would. I prefer you have a shirt. How?
I see what's happening. He's
Go wherever your family's at. I'm not doing this. Okay? Then
Yeah, those shorts are way too small.
private and I'm walking.
He pretty much got on booty shorts. I agree. I agree with you, Sinclair. Those are like booty shorts. It just tells you where his mind was, where his sicko pervo mind
You
was.
guys get me my shirt?
Rocking booty shorts at the water park,
that's what we're trying to do. You
being an absolute creepo,
say you don't want to
weirdo,
bother your
pervert.
No, I do want a shirt.
Somebody needs to call Chris Hansen.
But I don't want to like go
To get the predator.
all of my family to like a massive thing.
Well, the only option you got is buy a shirt right there if you want to buy a shirt.
Sinclair says he's in the trash can, close to it, hanging on it. He's a weirdo. I'm gonna be honest. He's a weirdo. Reese says, I'm glad I'm not a cop because I couldn't deal with a pedo calmly. Exactly. It's like, you know, it's like, honestly, like, what do you say to a guy like this when you get the call that, okay, you heard that on the dispatch that they're reporting that some guy touched some young girl at a water park? How do you deal with this dude calmly? How do you contain yourself from not wanting to, you know, put hands on this dude, from this creepo? And he has no remorse. He's like, you know, he has no remorse about it. He's not apologizing. He's not doing none of that. He's just sitting up there blaming it on the alcohol, like Jamie Foxx, blaming on the alcohol. Alcohol. He's blaming on the alcohol. He's not taking no accountability. He's not saying, yo, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. I'm a weirdo. I'm a perp. That's what he should have said. He's sitting up there like a complete and total fool, sashaying around the water park.
This is a massive scam.
You don't have to get it.
Sinclair said, is that a cop eating a Crustable?
Sure, we tried.
I don't know what a Crustable is.
If you're sure, you say no.
Reese says, I was wondering, this, Sinclair. What is a Crustable? I don't know what a Crustable is.
We already walked away from there. That train already.
Okay, I can get my shit and I can go right now.
Where are you? Where you at?
Over there.
Is that like a croissant, a donut? What is that?
I can get my
Some type of bread food?
t-shirt and I can go quite happily. I'm happy to go. I'm not questioning your authority in any way.
Mr. Evans, we're gonna be with you when you walk out of this park.
Can I have one person with me?
And look at this physical specimen. Look at this beached well. This. Look at this beached well. Sashaying around the water park, doing the unthinkable to the young children. He needs to be thrown into jail immediately. Immediately. He is a public disturbance. He shouldn't be around people to be doing this. He's a weirdo. He's a creepo.
To go get the shirt?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
And you understand, like, for my children, this is not like...
Just stay back. I'm going to go to
Sinclair says, sandwich without crust. Uncrustable. Pretty much PB&J like frozen. They're packaged. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
I'll go with you.
I'm not...
I don't want no packaged PB&J. I want a PB&J that's fresh. I want to actually open up the Skippy, open up the Welch's, spread it on the bread, and eat it. I don't want no packaged Uncrustable. That sounds crazy. You could take the crust off the bread yourself. Why you need an Uncrustable?
I'm not questioning you anymore.
No, he's gonna walk with you. He got no uniform, but I'm gonna watch him from afar.
486 to Echo 22. How about the concierge walking to you now? Hey, hold up there. I'm behind you.
He just followed you. We're trying to hide from me.
I fell.
Really? That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Do we need a wheelchair for you, or
I
you good?
genuinely fell.
He's a weirdo. Where'd he get this shirt at?
Come on, man.
I genuinely fell. Like, if you watch the video, then you see I fell.
Well, I'm glad you got a sense of humor on that. Just take a right over here. Just take a...
Reese says, my friends eat them, but I make them. I heard they're good, though. I don't know. I haven't tried them.
Right, please don't fall.
The Uncrustables? Exactly, Reese is like, come on, you don't. In my opinion, if I'm gonna eat a PB&J, I want to make it myself. Like, I want to spread the peanut butter because I know how much I want, and I know how much jelly I want. And if I want to take the crust off, I'll take the crust off myself. You don't need to have that packaged. I mean, unless they got some special jelly or some special peanut butter in there.
Let's try not to.
Take me to jail.
Let's try.
Now he talking about take me to jail. Look at this guy.
Don't.
Yo, lock this dude up. He's a weirdo. He's a creepo.
Go.
Hit him with the taser.
Take me to jail now.
Go.
Take me to jail.
Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him.
Just don't stop.
Take me to jail. I'm here now. Take me to jail.
He talking about take me to jail.
See what you got.
Just take a right over here.
He should have been took him to jail.
Got one.
Take a right.
Right.
It's like I said, he has no remorse for what he did. He don't have no remorse. He's complacent in it. He did all this nasty stuff to a little kid, and he over here he want to buck up at the police. He want to fight the police.
All right. Okay. That's it.
Sinclair said, "Did he pop out of the bushes?" Yeah, he popped out the bushes with a brand new shirt. I don't even know where that shirt came from. I'm still wondering where that shirt came from. Where did the shirt come from? Oh man. Reese said, "Yeah, bro is weird as hell." Exactly.
Country, and I don't give a about any of you. Okay, you're pathetic. You're actually pathetic.
Keep in mind, this dude is from Bristol. He's from New England. He's not from out here. He's from New England. He didn't went across the pond to do this weird, deviant crime. He could have stayed in his own country and did this, but he want to come all the way across the pond and do this, and he get called out. He needs to get arrested. So he's a weirdo. The cops should have been tackled him. It's a shame that they sitting up here, they following him, but they should have tackled him and they should have tased him at least twice and put the cuffs on him.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something. There's something called.
Don't explain nothing to him. Tase him.
Disorderly.
Hit him in the heart.
Intoxication. I already have enough to take you, so don't make me happy. Turn around and take the way right there. Turn around.
Take me.
Turn around.
Take me.
Turn around.
I don't care. Take me.
They haven't canceled yet. They were going to call us to try to cancel it.
I'm not scared.
They should have been arrested, this dude, man. I would have been. See, I agree with you, Reese. Reese earlier said I wouldn't know how to deal with them. I agree with you. I agree with you. It would be hard to deal with these type of people because honestly, if I was a cop, I would have been uppercutted him up in his jaw. I would have uppercutted him and slap the cuffs on him. I would have been hit him with a taser at least twice and put the cuffs on him. I would have been had my knee on his neck respectfully. Honestly, I'm just keeping it real. After you hear a crime like that, he did something to a child. I mean, ain't no remorse for that. Sinclair says, "We're pathetic." GTFO, limey bastard. We've hated you people since 1770.
Take me. I was in jail.
It's about time they slap some cuffs on this guy. It's about time.
I've been thinking a lot.
You've been thinking about nothing. Hold on. We got some bills to pay. Hold on, y'all. We got bills to pay. Or rather, we got to pay somebody else's bills. Shout out to YouTube. Why it's not playing? Go ahead, play. Man, let's get this over with. There we go. They should have been slapped the cuffs on this dude. It's absolutely ridiculous that they're just now doing it now.
Enough. Okay? Enough.
Got them booty shorts on.
Guys, look at this. Look at this.
Danny, call it in.
Look at it.
Sinclair says, "Join the chat. What are you waiting for?" Exactly. Join the chat. Get in that chat. Turn up. Reese says, "I'm gonna send this my British homies and ask, are these your peers?" Yeah, I don't know what the code of conduct is in England. I'm sure that type of behavior is not allowed out there as well. But I mean, it's just it's disheartening to see that this person came across the pond to do this. When you go to any type of country, let me just give you guys the spill. When you go to any type of country, I don't care where it is. If you go to any type of country, you need to be on your best behavior. Be honest with you. You need to be on your best and absolute behavior, bro. You're in another country. It's a completely different from the United States. It's not the same. They got their own laws. They got their own customs. They got their own culture. You need to be on your best behavior. He decided to cross the pond and do this.
44 bus loop.
I ain't scared.
Volcano Bay bus loop.
You can do what you want.
Go ahead in.
Signal 44 for Oscar 440. Volcano Bay. South Blue.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
Primary Crowway.
Can I just say you broke my phone? You broke my.
Should have been slapped the cuffs on him.
You broke my glasses.
You're going for disorderly intoxication.
He got his hand on the back of his neck. Exactly. Smush his face in the concrete. Smush it. Smush his face in the concrete like a s'more. Give him that treatment. Give him that treatment. Exactly. Put the hand on the back of his neck. Exactly. Give him that colored folk treatment. Give him that colored folk treatment.
Now.
Put that knee all on the back of his neck.
I'm gonna break your wrist in a minute. Break it.
That's okay. I'm gonna taste you.
Good, tasty. Get back.
I'm gonna taste you. You better stop moving.
You'll
You know what tasting is?
You'll stop.
You know what?
Sinclair says he's eating concrete. He is. He's eating that concrete up right now. They smushing his face in like a s'more. They're about to make some Hershey Kiss s'mores with that dude's face. Reed says, bro, in the ad got a weird ass head. Talking about the ad that I just played.
Tasting is?
You're gonna get it in a second. Put your arms behind your back.
I'm about to taste one.
Put your arm behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you've
taste
got no authority to do that. Put your arm. Sir, please put back your hands now. I'm not doing anything.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna taste you.
I'm not doing anything.
Put your hands
in the back. Look at me. Put your hands in the back. I'm not doing anything.
Sinclair says, welcome to America. Exactly.
Sir, the other hand now, please. Hold.
Because honestly, you can't come across, like, honestly, you're going to come across the pond and do this. You're going to come across the pond and do this weirdo, creepo behavior.
All right, now you put the other hand behind your back. Do it now, dude. Do it now.
And I hope they follow up. They said they're going to call the embassy and they're going to follow up on this.
Do it now.
Basically, trying to rest on. Hold on.
Now. I'm not going to do anything. Now. Put your hands back now.
Hand behind your back.
Now. Put your hand behind your back. Now.
Hold on. It bends this way. It bends this way.
Do it now.
He's still fighting with the police.
You have to help me.
There you go. Finally.
He's on the south blue.
You can't help me.
North side of the park.
I didn't want to taste them.
Yeah, you can't help. You can't taste it.
You should have tased him. I would have tased him 6 times.
Me, I'll taste it.
Back to back. I would have kept loading it.
All right. Oscar for 40. I got one secure.
What are you trying to do this? So far, but I can't. I bend my arm around my back the wrong way.
Sinclair says, enter our country and prey on our kids. I think not. Exactly. You can't let these people come in and just, violate our children. They want to come, they hop on a flight and they come over here, they come across the pond and they just want to violate your children. I mean, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Try that in Russia. Try that in Dubai. Try that in any other country. You would feel the wrath. Try that in North Korea. You would feel the wrath. You will be doing 30, 40, 50 years of hard labor doing that in another country. Right? So what makes you think you can come across the pond and do that here?
I only need, I guess, 2 units.
Alright. 10-4 units are around.
I can't wait till I put this on the, how you gonna like tourism, yeah? You like money coming in?
You think you're tough, but you're not that tough, partner.
Reed said longest handcuffing ever. Yeah, I agree. They should have been handcuffed him at this point.
All I can say to you is you want
he has a wide back though. They really probably need 2 handcuffs.
tourism. This is another way to get in.
You can slow down your units.
Got those. Put them over here. It's really safe.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Dude, I took a guy down once and that's what I did. I ripped him.
Yeah, that's what fur.
I'm happy to bring you with me. You want to take a few shots?
No, I didn't have to get like that just to get you down.
Don't you with me. Don't you with me. Wow!
Stop.
Yeah, he needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail.
All right.
You ready to sit up?
Yeah, I'll do whatever. Okay, just let me do it.
No, you're gonna stay right there.
I will do whatever you say.
You're gonna stay right there.
Don't hurt me, okay?
He needs to go to jail.
Are you inside the park?
No, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt me, okay?
723 Central.
That's 10-4.
My shoes are there, yeah? I'm really hurt right now.
I think I'll rip off freaking. Yes, I'll get him once we get him in the car.
No, 4-4.
We'll deal with that. Let's put him.
The police, they took too long handcuff him. They should have been handcuffed him. They should have been arrested him. He was acting. He was. I think he did it. I think he did it. There's no video proof that he did it, but I think he did it. Just the way he was acting, I think he did it.
Put him in the car. Alright. Thanks.
This is your stand up and say, alright? Yeah. I can't.
Terry, don't worry about him.
Sinclair says in Japan you get your feet beat. Canning is real. Exactly. In other countries, like, I mean, the punishment for the things that people do, I mean, it's severe. North Korea, I think it was some guy, he pulled down some type of political poster, right? He got 30, 40 years or rather 10 or 15 years of hard labor. In other countries, you can't be coming to other countries and doing this. And I think that's how the United States needs to be. You can't come out here and just, want to wild out and touch kids. Nah, that's not going down. You going to jail.
Oscar 440 on 2-4. I got enough units. Thank you.
I'm fine.
Personally, I don't think they should call the embassy. Don't call the embassy. When it comes to touching children, no, don't call the embassy. Especially if there's evidence. If there's evidence that he did something weird like that, don't call the embassy. Treat him like an American colored prisoner.
Your response is to cancel the 44.
I promise you.
Don't give him no probation.
I'll do whatever you say. I got it.
Make him have to register. Tear up his passport, his IDs.
Yeah.
Let him stay out here. Put him in the hood. Let the hood deal with him. Sinclair says, like, subscribe, turn on that notification, join the chat. Exactly. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, join the chat.
Very rough for me.
Join the comment section.
Well, I promise I'll do whatever you want.
Throwing him in the paddy wagon.
Hey James, I'm the supervisor here for Orlando Police Department for today. Did you want to talk to me about what's going on?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to cause any trouble
He really got on some booty shorts.
with anyone.
Okay, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, I was escorted out of the park and I was going.
Reese says, what do they mean call the embassy and tell them what? To handle it? Well, the cop in the beginning of the video, he was like, well, we might have to call the embassy. The embassy, they don't like when they hear stuff like this. He was saying that at the beginning. He was saying that, England, they don't like to hear stuff like that. Like when they get calls about stuff like that. So he was saying that, he was going to call the embassy. Because he's from Bristol. He's from Bristol, England, or whatever out there. He's from England. He's not from the United States. So they're saying they're going to call the embassy on him and pretty much, tell him what he did out here.
Out of the park quite happily.
Do you remember what you were escorted out of the park for?
Yeah, because apparently there was like another guest that I bumped into and they weren't happy.
So did they ask you to leave the park at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I left the park at that point. I was quite happy to leave that park.
Okay.
And I was leaving the park and I was waiting for the bus. And then because I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason they arrested me to the ground.
Okay, do you recall the incident though? Why you got put in handcuffs and what happened?
No.
Okay, so as far as you were concerned, you'd been asked to leave the park. You had no problem with that. You were leaving the park on your own accord.
Yeah, I left the park.
You were walking down here and you came over here and this part.
He really got on some booty shorts.
Yeah.
You don't
I don't know what happened.
He in the back seat with thunder thigh.
Yeah.
A shirt two sizes smaller than he needed to be wearing.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell me about? So you don't remember the
He's a creepo.
interaction between you and the officer at all?
No, it all got very violent at that point.
Okay. All right. Do you have any injuries anywhere that
Reese says booty shorts ready for prison. Sinclair says let the embassy know a British citizen is held. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, man. Now Reese says Brits drinking their tea.
My knee is quite bad.
Sinclair says he admitted the touching a kid, then saw the exit and got cocky.
Okay.
He tried to throw on that t-shirt that was 2 sizes smaller than him, and tried to run away from the cops.
This right
Act like he was like all tough and whatnot. The cop had to arrest him.
here? This the right knee?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's been quite a lot of blood on the seat there, but also it kind of hurts.
Okay. Do you mind sticking your leg out for me? Do you mind if I take pictures of it? Is that okay?
As far as I can go.
So you're happy to leave the park, right? But you still don't recall that interaction and why you're here now?
So I was leaving the park, and I was here, and then...
He wasn't leaving no park. Look, he was having a good time. Look, he was hopping on all the rides and stuff like that. He looked like he was leaving. He had a shirt off.
Maybe
had the booty shorts on. He looked like he was leaving to me.
Okay, what is that? What is
like he was having a good time.
Little hot tempered.
See you later, guys.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I was down on the ground.
Okay.
Restrained.
Okay. All right.
But I didn't want to cause anyone problems.
Any of that?
Okay, so
If he wants to go, he has to go.
do you want to go to the hospital? Okay.
Go to the hospital for what? What he going to the hospital for? What type of injuries did he's trying to say he got injuries from getting thrown on the floor from the police? That's what he's trying to say. He got injuries from that? Man, get over it, man. You over here touching children. Get over it, man.
Department, we are just asking some questions about this individual. And your name is Thomas Campus, and you work for Orlando or Universal Park Security?
That's correct.
Okay. And what, you're just security?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just a lead.
Those booty shorts look like, they look real kind of tight on him, and that shirt looks tight on him. I don't know if that's his shirt neither.
So, what did you observe today?
They just asked me to come escort the guy. I guess there was a situation in the park.
I think they're about to snitch on him. I think they got a snitch in there. Hold
I didn't know
on.
about it
Let's hear his snitch report. Hold on. Let's hear his snitch report.
first. He was on screening. So we could make contact with him in the park. He wanted to get some stuff. He was real cool with us. We don't get him stuff. We get all the way out towards where the temple is, underneath I-4.
He dropping a dime on him.
So you were just called to escort him off property?
Yeah, I was just called to escort him out for the day.
He don't even got a Big Mac. He ain't got a Big Mac or fry, nothing like that. He snitched on him. Let's hear it.
Because I guess whatever incident happened, I didn't know about it beforehand.
Okay.
We get to the temple and he starts becoming verbal, like screaming, and like take me to jail and this, and then he's like, your country sucks, and he starts becoming.
Oh, so he was talking crazy about America. He's talking about the country sucks.
Like verbally aggressive with everybody. Okay.
So I'm starting to think this may be like, this is what he does in England. He likes to touch children, and maybe that's acceptable out there. I don't know. He's talking about your country sucks. Maybe I don't know. I'm starting to think that.
So when we get
maybe this is a behavior acceptable out there.
towards the top of the bus loop, right where the stanchions are, he decides to move a stanchion in front of other guests, becoming loud. The OPD guy was like trying to be real patient with them, trying to give him every opportunity he could. And then as he gets towards close to the other guests at the end of the line, he's like, take me to jail. And that's when he tells them like, hey, I have enough to take you. He's like, you're being disorderly, you're intoxicated, this, and that. And when he tries to put him into custody, that's when he begins to fight. And then that's when me, Danny, and then my supervisor assist the new police officer.
Now, when you say he begins to fight, what did he start doing when he began to fight?
Resisting, like he started pushing away, didn't comply with.
Oh, so he was fighting with the help.
Anything that he was trying.
He's fighting with the water park people.
To do what the officer was trying to get him to do, nothing. And then we got him to the ground. He still continued to fight. Wouldn't give his arms up, flailing, kicking his legs out. Wouldn't comply with nothing.
Okay. And what exactly did you do? Did you grab an arm? Or...
I grabbed his legs, I put him in a crisscross and folded him in the back.
Okay.
So that
he put him in a cripple across face, like Chris Benoit.
On his legs and kind of did that. And then what did the officer do?
He sat on his back and then was just trying to get his arms behind him that he wasn't giving. So.
Okay. And the other security officer that was there, what did you observe him doing?
They were both just trying to get arms because he had his arm tucked underneath him and wasn't giving up. So they were just trying to get the other arm to go behind him. So making handcuffs on.
He's telling it all in there.
Touched
Okay.
him or not at first, but that's when it was decided he needed to go, and he was taken down. It took basically.
And they got multiple snitches. Everybody snitching on him. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at them snitching on him. I'm not mad at it.
Was getting cuffed.
Now, did he get in the officer's face? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
The whole water park coming in there snitching on him. I'm not mad at it. Sinclair said put him in a small package. What you know about that? Oh, Sinclair know the wrestling terms, the small package. Yeah, I remember that. That's when it moved, like when they like tricked them and like pinned them. I know what you're talking about. What you know about the small package, Sinclair? That's a wrestling term right there. That's definitely a wrestling move.
Got up into his space, personal space, kind of, and did he say anything at that point to him?
So you kept telling him to arrest you. You want to arrest me? Just arrest me. Just arrest me.
And the officer decided at that point he was going to go hands-on. Okay, and then what happened?
Well, he told him to turn around, put your hands behind your back. He refused. So that's basically.
He wasn't trying to hear that.
Okay. What was your part in? Were you active physically at all?
Enough to get him the rest of the way down to the ground.
Now, did Officer Rivera take him down by himself?
Well, I don't know how much Jimmy did.
Okay.
So, because I stayed back behind him and give him room and stuff. So
you were just there for the arm?
Yeah. Once he got down, that's when I moved in.
Okay. All right. Did you see Officer Rivera kick?
And then I heard it was decided they were going to walk him out. I had an issue with an officer, so I was trying to get with my supervisor, Luna, and he was with Officer Rivera to escort him out. So that's why I was headed that way.
Gotcha. You were already headed that way to talk to the other officer. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't headed that way to back them up. I was headed that way to.
Okay. Awesome. This concludes my interview.
According to Orange Circuit Court records, James Stewart Evans pleaded not guilty after injuring the police officer.
He pleaded not guilty. Okay. Oh, why they gonna shoot me to an interview? This the end of the damn video. YouTube be bugging, bro. It's the end of the damn video, and you're gonna put a commercial at the end of the day, and then you're gonna make the video. Oh, come on, YouTube. Y'all gotta be better, man. Y'all gotta be better than this. They gotta be better than this, man. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So I'm guessing he pleaded not guilty. He's a creepo. Well, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you splice it, he's a creepo. He's a weirdo. And they should have thrown him in the coldest cell. They should have put him in there with the booty warrior. Anybody knows the booty warrior? Put him in the jail with the booty warrior. You know, he'll get them together, you know? Since you like touching children, you like violating children, we're gonna put you in there with the booty warrior. The booty warrior, he want nothing but men. He want nothing but grown men and their buttocks. Put you in there with the booty warrior. Get your life together. That's what we need to do. Yeah, but he's a creepo, man. He's an absolute creepo. Let's put him up here, bro. Put that creepo up here. An absolute total creepo. You know, and I hope they didn't call the embassy. I hope they didn't call the embassy. Shout out to David Brownie. Salute to you. I truly hope that they did not call the embassy. I hope that they kept this dude. I hope that they put him in the coldest cell. Right? I hope they didn't give him no phone. I hope they didn't give him no no top ramen, no oodles and noodles. I hope they gave him just the worst treatment that they could have. Cause this dude he's a creepo. Like, honestly, the fact that you crossed the pond to do this. You literally crossed the pond to come over here and to violate a child. Like, honestly. Like, he needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent, man. It's disgusting and it's disturbing. The fact that people from other countries think that they can come here, sashay around, and touch somebody's child, man. Like, it's honestly. And I think that, this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. If I was a lawmaker, if I was a senator, if I was a if I was a governor or something like that, this would be my thing. If someone from another country comes and does something like this, I think that the parent should have at least 15 to 20 minutes in a room with that person. They should have 15, 20 minutes to do whatever they want to that person. Whoever the parents of that child is, the parent should have 15 to 20 minutes to give them a tune up, right hooks to the face, to the stomach, right? An unadulterated fade. If they did it to somebody's child, because you can't come across the pond and do something like that. That's just ridiculous. That's just disgusting and despicable, right? So I think that they should allow parents to have 15 to 20 minutes in a room alone with that person that did that to a child of theirs. You know? David says, I agree. He shouldn't be allowed here. Exactly. He need to be on the first. I think they should keep him though, David, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they should keep him. Right? Put him in the coldest cell. Allow the parents of that child to, have 15 to 20 minutes with him. Let him do his time, whether it be 20 years, 15 years, 30 years, whatever his time is. Let him do his time, and then after he does his time, get him a ticket up out of here. Get him a ticket, and then let New England, let United Kingdom deal with him, right? David says, I was just about to say that, but release them to the parents' custody, no ramifications. Exactly. If that parent wants to, beat on them like an old Virginia slave, let it be. If that parent wants to go upside their head with a frying pan, let it be. You can't come to America. Just imagine. Like, honestly, I just want you to think about this. You can't do this in certain countries. Do you think you can go to North Korea and do that? And do what he just did? Do you think you can go to North Korea and do that? How about this? Do you think you can go to Dubai? Do you think you can go to Dubai and do that? And then you're gonna get a slap on the wrist and the first class ticket back to your country? They're gonna deal with you, and that's what America needs to do. They need to give these people tune-ups. Give them 30 years of hard labor. Give them tune-ups. You want to come here and be a freak? You want to come over here and be a weirdo? You want to come over here and be a creep? Well, we're going to deal with you like that. We're going to absolutely, positively deal with you. Sinclair says, a cop allowed my dad a few moments. The cop threw his keys and gave my dad a green light while the cop retrieved the keys, and my dad beat a guy with a fireplace poker. Exactly. That's what it should be. That's what law enforcement should be. They should let the victims or the people that let them go wild. Let them get some their sense of, because there's street justice, and then there's the police justice. Sometimes the streets will deal with an individual. The streets will say, you know what? This person was a creep. He was a weirdo. He violated the community. We need to deal with him. That's sometimes what needs to happen. Sometimes you need street justice. Sometimes a slap on the wrist, parole, a few years in prison is not good enough. Sometimes you need that good old-fashioned street justice. You need to give those people a couple minutes in a room alone with that person to get even. To let them know how I felt when you did this crime to me and my family. What you did to us. How you hurt us. Sometimes street justice is needed. Real talk though. David Brown says facts. It was amazing. Sinclair says it was amazing in terms of her father getting having that time to institute his justice. I agree. I think that's what should happen. Sometimes street justice is more important. It's more valuable. Because a lot of times what happens is these criminals, they'll get a slap on the wrist. They'll get paroled. They'll get a few years in prison. You know, and then it's like, you know, they never learn their lesson. Guess what? They're back out there doing it again. They're back out there committing crimes. They're back out there hurting more children. At some point, I mean, you got to institute that, you know, that corporal punishment. You know, you got to let these people know that, you know, you can't do this again. This is it. That's it. One time is too many. And when it comes to touching children, when you out there touching children, one time is too many. We can't institute you back in society. At that point, it's over. We can't trust you around nobody. We don't want you around no schools. We don't want you around no parks. We don't want you around nobody. Churches. You are going to be instituted away from society. And that's how it should be. When you out here, you can't be trusted. You have to earn the trust. And every single day of your life, you have to work for that trust. If you want to be reconditioned, in my opinion, that's how I would have it. If these people want to be reinstituted back into society every day, every single day of their life, like, go ahead. You can, you know, do your 30 years for doing what you did. Do your 40 years for doing what you did. But there's going to be a process when you get out of jail, too. You're going to have to work for the rest of your life trying to earn the trust of the people that you could be around kids again. You had for the rest of your ain't no oh, we're going to take you off the registry. No. You're going to be on that registry for the rest of your life. You're going to have to work for the rest of your life to be taken off that registry. That's how it should be. You know? You out here committing crimes like that? It's absolutely deplorable. And I just think the police, you know, they should have arrested him a little bit more faster, in my opinion. They should have arrested him. They should have slapped the cuffs on him a little faster, you know. They should have tackled him on the ground, you know, maybe hit him with a couple of tasers, you know. Maybe two people could have tased him at one time. Sinclair says, the guy followed my sister home. The cop told my dad I have to get my keys. What happened while I retrieved my keys is not my concern. So there was a guy who had followed your sister home, and the cops was called, and then they said you gave your pops a long time with the culprit. That's crazy. That's a crazy story, Sinclair. I mean, but you know, I mean, the cop did the right thing, because, you know, I think a father deserves that. I think a father deserves to have that alone time with that person that did that crime. I think he deserves that. You know, he deserves that, because you're bringing harm to his family. You're bringing harm to his daughter. You're bringing harm to his family. You know, I think a father deserves that. 110%, no question. You know? Reese said arrest faster and more aggressively. Yeah, they should have tackled his ass. They should have tackled his ass. They should have body slammed him like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 4. That's what they should have did. Should have body slammed him. He's a creepo. You know? Sometimes, you know, police gotta act a little more faster. They gotta move a little quicker. You know? Maybe to save somebody else's life. You gotta think he's walking around the water park, right? With his little booty shorts, doing the unthinkable. They should have acted just a little bit faster. You know, I'm not trying to come at the police, but, you know, they should have just acted just a tad bit faster. That's all. That's my critique. You know, I'm happy that they arrested him, and I hope that they did not call the embassy. Do not call the embassy. Let him deal with the process out here. Then after he's dealing with the process out here, then let him call the embassy. Don't give that dude no type of leeway. Let him call the embassy. No. Sinclair says, how do they know he wasn't going to grab a kid on his way out? Exactly. He's a creep anyway. He's a creep. He's walking out of the water park. They don't know what he got going on. He already said that this country sucks. He's like, yo, the United States sucks. I'm guessing because in wherever he's from, he could do these types of crimes. he could do these types of things, and with no ramifications. So I agree with you, Sinclair. They don't know what he could have did. He could have, while they trespassing him from the property, he could have did something weird. He could have grabbed a child. He could do something weird. He's already got that MO. He already got that stigma on him. He's a weirdo. Sinclair says, join the chat. Exactly. Join that chat. Hit that comment section. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Exactly. But in terms of this situation, this is just a cautionary tale. Honestly, it really is. It's a cautionary tale. Like, we have to do a better job at protecting our children. We really have to. When you got creeps like this at parks, you got creeps like this, at public events, at public places, doing these things to children. And it's sad. It's sad that child, whoever that child was subjected to that happened to that child. It's sad. Just imagine, this is your daughter, this is your niece, this is your this is your little sister, and you just want them to have a good time. You took them out there, you brought them there. You're protecting them. You're the protector. You're the person supposed to be, making sure that they're protected. And then, for 1 second, you may take your eyes off of them, and something like that happens. That's disheartening. That would break my heart. That would honestly break my heart if I took my eyes off. If I had a little sister, if I had a cousin, and that happened to them, if for 5 seconds that I took my eyes off of them, something like that happened. I mean, honestly. I would want to put my hands on that guy. Honestly, he'll probably get deleted if he did something like that to somebody in my family. And it's disheartening. It's sad, So we have to do a better job of protecting our children. It's of critical importance that we do that. Reese says, who was he talking to on the phone? I don't know. Sinclair says, did he have friends doing the same thing, like in a group of? I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm out the loop. I don't know. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm out the loop. But in terms of this video, in terms of this content, man, this dude is a creepo. This dude is a weirdo. I hope that the police put this dude in the coldest cell, and I hope they didn't give him nothing to eat. I hope they gave him stale ramen noodles. Hope they told him, no, we ain't got no hot water, homie. We ain't got no hot water. You're gonna have to eat them stale. You're gonna have to sprinkle the ramen the ramen stuff on the noodles and eat it stale, man. That's what I hope they gave him. I hope they gave him. I hope they told him they didn't have any more water. You gotta scoop the water out the toilet bowl and take a sip. That's what I hope they told him. Cause he's a creepo. He's a weirdo. Right? But I want to give a special shout out to Reese. I want to give a special shout out to Sinclair. Shout out to David Brown. Salute to David Brown. Salute to all the people in the clouds. Salute to all my mods. Nelly, Dr. Strange, Trenches, Cat. Salute to Cat. Salute to all the mods out there. I just want to, just give you guys your props, man, for the work that you guys do, for supporting the channel and stuff like that. Salute to all of you guys and all the things you guys have been doing. I'll see you guys on another stream, on another video. Salute to everybody in the clouds at this moment. Sinclair says, at Chuck E. Cheese, you have to verify what group you're with. They let a guy in by himself. Wow. Oh, you're talking about the situation. Okay, you're talking about that situation that you had. Okay. So, wait, Sinclair, hold on, Sinclair. Did that whole thing, the story that you were saying, did it start at Chuck E. Cheese? Did that whole thing start at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, was it like are you saying that you and your sister and your father was at Chuck E. Cheese and some guy followed your sister or something like that? Is that what happened? I'm trying to get to what happened with the story. Because you was telling a story what had happened with your sister and your dad and stuff like that. That was crazy. And it's sad though, you know, it's really sad because, you know, you have these creeps and you have these weirdos in society. You know, you have these weirdos and you have these creeps in society, you know, being predators to, you know, kids. You know, it's sad. Oh, Sinclair says no. The guy at the water park. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's a creepo, man. He's a creepo. He's a creepo. And I really hope that they give him I hope they throw the book at him. I hope they throw the whole bookshelf at him, honestly. Cause he's a weirdo. You know. Salute. But you know, shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody. Salute to all the moderators. Salute to everybody in the clouds, man. But I will see you guys on another stream. You know. We had to talk about this creep. We had to talk about this weirdo. You know, I hope they throw him in the coldest cell that they can find. I honestly do. I hope that they do that. Reese says she's saying you can't be alone at Chuck E. Cheese, so how come at the water park? Listen, man. Let me say this. Let me just say this before we end the chat. Let me just say this. If you have any type of young child between the ages of real young, let's say like, you know, real young, right? So that's 2, 3, 4. From that age up until the age of, I'm gonna say all the way up until the age of 16. I'm gonna keep it a buck. From up until the age of 16, you need to keep an eye on your child, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, because there's creeps at every, and it's not the parents' fault, because you know the parents. Listen, man, you know, it may be just 5 seconds. They may take their eyes off their child for 5 seconds, and there's a creep, you know, out in the mist, you know, trying to do something weird or something like that. But that what it takes is 5 seconds. So if you have a child between the ages of real young, like 3, 4, up until the ages of 16, you gotta keep an eye on them, because there's a lot of weirdos, a lot of creeps, a lot of weirdos and creeps doing the unthinkable. So, you know, it's sad. It's sad that, you know, that does happen, you know, and kids go missing and people go missing and young girls go missing, and it's sad, man. You know, it really is. It really is, man. But I want to wish y'all guys a good night. Y'all have a good night. I hope you guys have a productive week and a weekend. Possibly I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow. But salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody in the clouds. We out of here, man. Let's check and report.
Repping the road, foreign daddies with my name on their toes. These daddies announce me, honestly, put the seat back in the Odyssey. Prodigy, little mama, wanna step in the swallow me, wax ties.
Welcome to the Check-In Report. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel today.